Hey guys, so today let's talk about how to really stand out when you're trying to learn how to build a successful bookkeeping business. Now, the reason why this is so important is because oftentimes what you're going to find is when you're first starting out, you're going to get hit this question: why should I pay you X when everybody else is charging Y, which is generally going to be lower than what you're charging? Even if we'll tell you a secret about that in a couple minutes. So it's really quite interesting to me whenever I hear, people talk about the value, right? And when they're starting, oftentimes they don't really understand the value that they bring to somebody else. And, what that comes across is, people should just understand my value, or they're not charging me what I'm worth. And really what it comes down to is, one, you don't really know how to differentiate yourself, and two, we're not really great at communicating ourselves in the beginning. Let me tell you, for example, oftentimes what happens is, like, you go through your consultation process. Maybe you don't have a consultation process, and it kind of feels like you're winging your conversation. And it's like, sometimes a conversation feels like you're in control. Sometimes the business owner just gets on, just asks you a million questions, and then you feel like you're just being thrown around, almost like you're like a ship on the sea, and you're kind of like trying to steer, but the client and the potential clients, just the winds are just rolling through your sails. You're capsizing, and next thing you know, like, the call's ended, and you feel really, really upset, confused, and irritated that they wouldn't let you lead the conversation. You don't even know why they end up not buying, right? And oftentimes it comes down to just not really coming across as valuable, and they see you as a commodity. When they see you as a commodity, they treat you like a commodity, and almost like you're at the grocery store, and like if there's a million bananas, they're picking up the bananas, they're eating the bananas, taking a bite, then throwing it back inside of the marketplace bin for someone else to go and talk to. It's like they chew you up, they spit you out, and they walk away. And I know that that's kind of a mean analogy, but that's at least what it was feeling like for me. I just felt so used. I was like, dang, all they want is free information. They don't want to work with me. They, don't really respect me. I don't even want to do consultation calls. Then I would be like, you have to fill out this form in order to make sure you're serious about working with me. And, I know I'm kind of saying that in a light kind of, joking manner, but that's really how I felt back then. Looking back now, I understand why that was happening. But when I was first getting started, it was just so hard. And as a side note, like, if you want some help growing your business, like you're tired of trying to recreate this thing, you just want to go and be able to partner with someone who's been where you're trying to go and been through what you're going through now and has made it to the other side, I recommend you go ahead and check out some of the links inside the description below to book a call with me to see if I can help you. It's going to be a link that takes you to my calendar. You can choose a time that fits you the best, answer a couple questions to see if I can help you, and I'll see you on the call. But anyway, kind of going back to what we're talking about. So, number one, okay, in order for someone to pay you the amount of money that you are worth, you have to be able to show what you are worth in the other person's eye. Oftentimes what happens on the consultation call is you'll get to the end of the consultation call, and if you have not properly differentiated yourself, they're going to ask you this question: why should I pay you more money than this other person who quoted me $150 per month up the street? And if you do not know how to answer that question, or if that question even comes up at all, then you have basically lost a sale. Okay, if that question comes up, that means that you did a bad job in the beginning, because that question should never come up. They don't ask you that question if they're ready to buy from you, because they've already made up in their mind why you are different. So there's a couple different places that you can actually frame that in the beginning. So if that's you, I'm going to let you know. If it's not you, I'm going to let you know that as well, and I'll point you in the right direction. So if that's you, I'll see you on the call. If you're not quite ready, that's okay too. Keep watching the free videos until you are, and I'll talk to you soon. Have a great rest of your day. Talk to you later.